Hey guys, it's Gigi. Welcome back to my kitchen. Come on in and let me tell you what we're gonna make together today. I told y'all that I had picked up this box of Cinnamon Roll Blondie bar from Trader Joe's, okay? And I wanna make this for some company that I have coming in this weekend. So I'm gonna use this baking mix, and this is my first time using it, so I'm gonna bring you along. We're gonna do it step by step together, and we'll see how it comes out, okay? But it just sounds delicious. It says that it's Cinnamon Roll Blondie bar, swirled with a cinnamon roll inspired filling and topped with a glaze. So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the cinnamon mixture. Let me make sure. Well, first of all, I've got my oven preheated to 325 degrees. I've got a 9 by 9 baking dish, lightly greased, okay? In a small bowl, I'm gonna mash together softened butter, and that's gonna be 3 tablespoons of softened butter. And Lord have mercy, I've got something on my glasses because I can see it. 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and I'm gonna mix that. I'm gonna cream that together with the cinnamon mixture. This box came with 3 pouches on the inside, okay? You've got the crust, the mixture that in the middle, and then this is powdered sugar that I'll be adding either a tablespoon of water or a tablespoon of cream of some sort. And this is gonna be the glaze for the top of it. So that's how it comes with those three bags. I've got some softened butter, I've got some melted butter that I've melted, a half a stick of melted butter in the microwave. And so the first thing I did was preheat my oven, coated my 9-inch baking dish, and now I'm gonna mash together the softened butter and the cinnamon filling. So cinnamon filling going in. Three tablespoons of softened butter going in. And I'm going to mash this together. It just said mash it together. So y'all let me get this mashed together and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, we have the cinnamon mixture with the 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and it just makes like a smooth, creamy dough-like consistency. So that's what you want it to look like. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take in this medium bowl and we're gonna whisk together 2 eggs. We're gonna put them in our bowl. Use my box as a trash can, a catch-all. And then we've got our second egg going in. Okay? And then we're gonna give that a good whisk. Okay, we've got those whisked together really good. And then I believe we're gonna add our melted butter. Whisk the eggs to blend, gradually whisk in melted butter. All right, so we're going to slowly whisk in our melted butter. And I have let this butter cool down just a bit too, because you don't want to, you just want to slowly, you don't want to cook these eggs, okay? You're just tempering them. And so you don't want to pour hot melted butter in there. So let your butter cool down. It's still liquid, but you just want to gradually, slowly add it into here. And that was 1 stick of melted butter and 2 large eggs. Okay, and then what we're gonna do to that is we're gonna add the Blondie mix. Stir in the Blondie base mix until it's completely absorbed. So that's what we wanna do. That smells good, just opening it up. We want to make sure that that just gets well mixed in there. Okay, and I think right here is where I'm going to, my hands are clean, I've washed them. But I'm going to take my spoon, make sure I get all the way to the bottom. You just want to combine it until it is well mixed and you get all that Blondie mix off of the bottom. And once everything looks well incorporated, we're going to spread batter evenly in our pan and smooth the top. So I've got a 9 by 9. I've got a 9 by 9. And I'm going to put the batter, I've got it lightly greased. And so let's get this batter in here and smooth it out. Want to get all that goodness. Okay, let me get the back of a bigger spoon and spread this out. Okay. And we're just going to smooth this, making sure that we've got it smooth and even all the way around. Now I'm going to do it just like the recipe calls for, because like I said, I've never made this before, but I think if this turns out good, then the next time I make this, I think I'll play around with it a little bit. Okay, so I've got that smoothed from corner to corner. Okay, and then it says to take the cinnamon mixture and spoon dollops of cinnamon filling, about 12, on the top of the Blondie batter, and press each down gently and swirl with the tip of a knife until the cinnamon mixture is swirled into the batter. Okay, well, I got me a knife right here that I just cut the papers open. So let's do about 12 dollops. And swirl this in here. One, I'm going to do about 4 across. I wish y'all could smell this, y'all. I love the smell of cinnamon, period, because I love cinnamon. So we've got 12. And then it just says to swirl. The swirl with the end of our knife. Let's see, press down gently and swirl with the tip of a knife until the cinnamon mixture is swirled into the batter. Okay. Okay. Y'all know this is gonna be good. I don't know. I think I could do better with a. Let me see. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try one of my little twirly sticks. Oh yeah. I like that better. I'm just using one of them a little small skewer or a large toothpick, whichever you want to call it. And just swirling that cinnamon mixture down into that batter. Okay. Okay guys, and then we're going to bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until golden brown. At the top is just set. Cool the Blondie completely in the pan, and then I will come back once it has completely cooled and we'll put our glaze on the top of it. So right now it's going into my preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'll be back. Our cake is out of the oven and it's not cooled now. I'm gonna have to let it completely cool before I can put the glaze on it, but I wanted to show it to you, and it smells so good with that cinnamon right now. But look at the swirl on it. It's very hot, so y'all look how pretty that is. So I've got to let it completely cool before I can glaze it, and then I will come back. We'll put the glaze on it and we'll give it a taste, okay? All right, guys, we're back. Our cake is out of the oven and it's completely cooled. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make our icing, our glaze for the top. And I'm just gonna put it in a small, make sure I've got you in view so you can see everything. So we're gonna add this into our little mixing cup here, our little measuring cup. And let me grab my heavy whipping cream, because I forgot to get it out. Got my heavy whipping cream, guys. So we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Now you can use water, milk, you can use whatever you want, but I'm gonna choose to use heavy whipping cream, and I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons. And if I want it thinner, I'll add just a little bit more, but we'll start with 2 tablespoons and see what because it doesn't take much. It's definitely gonna take more than that though. Yep. Let's add some more. Let's add another tablespoon and see what we get. First of all, let me make sure that I read that right, okay guys? Yeah. Give it a good mix. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. I've got a special little guest here today too that is going to be my taste tester for today and gonna let me know how wonderful this is or not. So So let me pull this over here. I'm gonna show y'all this one more time before I put the glaze in it. Look at that pretty swirl, how it turned out. And it smells really, really good. So let's put our glaze on there. I actually still think I want it not even another tablespoon, just a splash. So that was 3 tablespoons and a splash. And now, yep, we're gonna drizzle. We are going to drizzle. And you know you can't have too much glaze. Or I don't think you can. My taste tester today is my neighbor's daughter. Her name is Carlin, and Carlin helps me a lot with computer stuff. She is a computer whiz, and I'm not. So she really helps me a lot with my computer stuff, and I appreciate that so much. So when I know it's going to be a day that she's going to come over and help me, I always like to have something baked for her. So we're going to let me get a plate out for her and get this cut up, and then we're gonna let her taste test it for us, okay? Let me show y'all that. What's not to love, right? I probably actually need to get my, because I greased my pan and everything, so it should come out real easy, but let me grab my spatula real quick. I think it'll be easier. You know, that first piece is always the hardest to get out. Brownies, whatever. It's always that first piece. Oh, that looks so good. Gotta look at that. Okay, Carlin. Come around here and give us a taste test and let me know what you think. This is my sweet neighbor's daughter, Carlin, and she is a sweetheart. Come over here. She is a sweetheart. She really is. She's a great teenager. I'll just say that for. I'll put in a plug for in case her mama's watching. You got a good girl. All right. Let us know what you think.
Looks real good.
Smells good too, doesn't it?
Very good.
Is it good? If you're going to give me, I don't know what kind of grade y'all get in school. When I was in school, it was A, B, C, D, E, F, and F was failing. So on a level of A through F, what am I going to get? A being the best and F being the...
A.
Oh, an A. Okay, y'all, I got an A. Well, thank you, Carlin. And thank y'all for hanging out with me for another recipe. This was the Trader Joe's. And, I mean, I believe it's going to be a keeper because cinnamon roll Blondie bar. And I'm going to have me a small little bite of it because I want to taste it too. And I think I'll buy this again. And I think it would be great with some pecans, chocolate chips. There's so many things that you could do to really amp this up. But thank y'all for hanging out with me for another recipe. And before I close, can I encourage you to be the hands and feet of Jesus? Be his mouthpiece. Share his love and kindness with somebody today, okay? And hey, bake somebody something and show some love. Yeah, they'll appreciate it. They'll enjoy it. Okay? Thank you, Carlin. Bye, guys.